Hey, hey. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. So I'm live on both platforms tonight. So I'll say hi to y'all from both places. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I know it's a surprise. I know this is a different hour for me, but I just want to chop it up a little bit with you. I just want to talk to you a little bit. Let me see. Oh, Lord. Close the drawer. Okay. Get my life together over here. So, hey, Simone. Good to see you guys. Can I see your message? I see you saying hi to me. So, what we're gonna do tonight? Hi, Dallas. Oh, all my friends are here. So, what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna be looking in the comment section for interesting things, and I just want to riff a little bit. It's been a while since I've been live, but I'm gonna do what I'm guided to do. When I go live, there's a lot of things going on, but they're good things. It's good things going on. I have a three decks of cards out here. If I get to them, we'll get to that. But we might hear from Rumi tonight. Rumi's gift, as a matter of fact, wonderful poet. And wonderful messages. And I have a card deck, an oracle card deck that's just amazing. I have my deck, the Heal Her deck, that we may get with tonight. There are some of you that are still waiting for your cards. Not many of you, but some of you. You know who you are. And that's because I did not print them the second printing, because I found out that the first printing had 10 blank cards, and I don't know how that happened. I went back a hundred times, and it wasn't really a hundred, but a lot, to try to change it up. But I decided to leave it because, you know, I'm very guided now. Spirit is like, that was on purpose. So that's probably how we're going to start this right now tonight, is saying that you might think that things have to go a certain kind of way, and such, but just know that you need to stay flexible. I don't know who that's for. Some of you need to compromise. Some of you need to show goodwill. And when I say some of you, I'm talking about me, because that's just how connected I feel to every single one of you. So this is nice. I'm telling you, y'all are cutting up over on YouTube. Oh my goodness. How y'all doing? The family is over there. It's good to see y'all. And we'll welcome the TikTok family as well. We're going to do this together. So, um, listen, today, I don't know about y'all, but today was a day. Today was an interesting day. I tried every day to start my day before my feet hit the floor with touching my head, which is the creator, and saying, this is going to be a great day. I was counseled in that I was given that wisdom, and I like that. And so I try to be intentional about taking control of my head, my thoughts. So I don't know uh, if that is something that you don't do before your feet hit the floor in the morning. You might want to start doing that, because today I'm gonna tell you, it was a lot of wind today. I know there's some mercurial activity going on in the heavenlies throughout astrology, but today was a day, and even this week, that seems to be a theme. Work your plan. Plan your work your plan, however that works for you. Plan your work your plan, or work your plan your work. But that is what I'm hearing. So it's like you can get distracted. Things will come. And I don't know if y'all have been sensing this or experiencing this, but you will. If you haven't, you're here, so you probably will. But it's like one thing happens and another thing happens and another thing happens. I hear that some of you all, and when I say I hear, if you're new here, that's because I'm hearing in the spirit, all right? And if we really get going, I'll probably go bust out in some galactic languages and tongues and such, because that's the gift that I've been given for this earth, is to speak in many, many tongues. Some of the languages are archaic, and some of them are utterances from mysteries unknown and beyond. But your chakras know what I'm talking about. So just open up. I implore you to open up, and let's ride. Y'all ready to ride? Because I feel like talking right now. I feel like having an experience with you right now. So the way we're going to do that is, if you take a deep breath in through your nose and then blow it out through your mouth about 3 or 4 times. if you want to even hold that inhale for like 2.5, 3 seconds, just hold that breath and then let it out easy. But as you're letting your breath out, think about letting go of anything that might distract you or hinder you from receiving everything that is wanting to be served to you tonight. See us, imagine yourself sitting at a table that is spread with all the delicacies, all the anything that you've ever wanted, as far as eating. You're dining heartily like a king or a queen. See this banquet that is being spread for you. And when you hear something that makes your soul sing, you can even put in the comment section, that's good, because it's an energetic exchange. Everything's about energy. That's why sometimes you have to go away and refuel and replenish yourself, because this earth is conducted on vibrations. It's not conducted on brute force. That's why we say, not by might but by my power, not by might but by my spirit, but by my power. Not by might or power but by my spirit. Your power is in place, but it's rosha, but it's your spirit that's going to get things done, because it's our spirits or our higher self that guides us, which we may get into that a little bit tonight, because your higher self or our higher selves are really they are really on us now. The tests are coming, which is where I was going to jump off and jump into when I started my intro. But we're being tested because we have been deemed worthy. You can put in the chat, I'm being tested because I've been deemed worthy. You know what I mean? I've been deemed worthy, so I'm being tested. You can put that in the chat. And again, I say that because when you either say it out loud or you write it down, you are activating something. That's how powerful we are as creators. So I always want to encourage you, if you hear something that moves you, makes your soul sing, say it out loud, write it down, and keep repeating it. Repetition builds confidence. Repetition builds confidence. Ask an athlete how they get ready, how they train, and then they become confident in what their bodies can do. So that's all we're doing. We're doing that with our spirit. We're doing it with our mind. Mostly it's deep unlearning, deprogramming, reprogramming, all these words. Syntax, I'm hearing right now. Synergy, I'm hearing right now. Cohesion, cohesiveness, just one train of thought. I'm hearing stability. So I'm saying this is what we're doing. We are here being tested because we've been deemed worthy. And because we are worthy, meaning we are worthy of the trust that is being bestowed upon us. A lot of you are very trustworthy. A lot of you are very you have a strong moral compass. You might be Libras. hmm You could be Libra, meaning that balance, the scales of justice and balance and equality and fairness is very important to you. If that's you, then this is your season of testing or checking in, like accountability, responsibility, checking in to see if you about this life. You know what I mean? About this life that you're trying to manifest. Right now, the tests are coming, but you should be able to, even if you get ruffled, because I see somebody's feathers were getting ruffled, because today my feathers got ruffled. Oh yes, they did. My feathers got ruffled just a little bit, but in a much better way. And that's another thing that I want to say. I came to encourage many of you and all of you that your guides, your ancestors, the spirit, God is saying, you're doing a great work. You're doing a great job. You are doing well. It is well. Everything's going to be all right. You do not have to worry. You do not have to have any fear. And that is so uncomfortable. So what do you mean? No fear means no fear. It means do not be afraid. I want to encourage you that a lot of what is happening is old programming, the old you. And I'm telling you, this was a fight to rumba setai o satai. Yeah. This literally was a fight to the death. But see, you're getting used to dying daily. You're getting used to letting things, though you get slayed. Oh, I just heard that in a different way. Though he Yeah. Somebody's got a stylist. Though they slay you, you will trust them. Somebody is asking you to do something that you normally wouldn't do. Step outside your comfort zone, change your hair, change your clothes, do something that you normally wouldn't do. And it's like, if you do this, I'm telling you, this is going to be a game changer. So I don't know who this is for. I know my messages, when they come in, they just come in, baby. They start pinging and I just start talking. But there is somebody that is working with a stylist, or you may be a stylist, and part of your gifting is seeing people as they are, or seeing them in totality, and you know how to, you have an eye for the change that they need, on the direction they need to be going in, and they have to trust you though. So that's a whole Bible scripture that I just heard a different way. Though he slay me, I will trust him. Now back to the other way that we know it, the traditional way. Though God breaks me down, I will still trust my process. That's kind of what that means in a nutshell. So I say that to say, the tests that you are encountering, the challenges that you are experiencing right now, though you are feeling like you are being slayed, or every time you get up, you're dying, I'm always dying. That's because old parts of you that know that you no longer need are dying away. They are leaving. You are transforming. I'm hearing Santa Muerte. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the Grim Reaper. What it means is I'm hearing Iku, IKU. I'm hearing that you've probably seen a lot of things transforming. That's because you've allowed a lot of things to die away. Let me pause right here and sip. Y'all good? But I'm encouraging those of you who are the stylists, or you're being styled by someone, let them trust, because the changes that they are asking you to make in these directions that they're asking you to take, deep down past all of the fear. That's why I started with no fear. You know you should be going in this direction, and it will be well for you. Trust this. A lot of you are encountering angels unaware. They are coming to you as regular, air quotes, people, but these are angels on assignment, ready to take you into the next place. Okay? Say, if you like that, say, I'm ready to go. If that's you, say, I'm ready to go. Okay? A lot of you also are visionaries. I'm talking to visionaries right now. Let me give a message for those of you who are visionaries. You see a vision, you see things, and then you start to make it happen. You often la land is what I keep hearing. La land. You might be going off to Hollywood or something. You might move or travel off to go pursue a seeing. Again, you are being encouraged. You're on the right path. So visionaries, those of you who see something and then you start to do something. You see a thing, or you are also dreamers. Dreamers are also in this. And when I say dreamers, it sounded like I just heard myself say streamers. So that if that is, this is also, let's put streamers, dreamers, and visionaries. This is one, we're going to put you all in one little dish right here. There's one little gumbo of you guys. Listen, what you are, so time. Let me see how I need to say this, because now I'm seeing what I need to say to you. The world hasn't seen the likes of you just yet, but though there have been rumblings in the earth about your arrival. Okay. So again, the world hasn't seen the likes of you yet, though there have been rumblings about your arrival. The rumblings in the earth have been created because you always knew that you were destined for something other than this, other than what you are doing. I'm talking to the ones of you who need a variety, because that's the spice of your life. I'm talking to the ones of you who need that change. You either need to push your chair this way, change something, bring something in, take something out of your workstation or something. But I'm talking to people that need that constant shifting around the different energies, okay, that actually like to interact with energies. I'm talking to the ones of you who actually play the game, or play a game with your spirituality, in that maybe you go to the airport, visionary, you go to the airport and you sit and you watch people and you say, Spirit, tell me something about this person. And or it's like you play a game with yourself. You try to you flex with your intuition. I'm talking to those of you who when you're on a trip, or you're always ask ahead. Oh Shama, you you ask ahead of time, I need that parking space, or I need the traffic to open up because I'm running just a little bit late. But really, you're never late, because you know that wherever you are, you're always on time, because you were so in sync and in lockstep with the spirit that you don't even worry. But you just say that I'm running late. They thought I was going to be there then, but really nothing's going to commence until you get in place. That's another thing that you need to hear. Visionaries, streamers, as well as dreamers. Nothing's going to really go. You don't have to worry about missing the boat, being late for the train, missing the takeoff. You don't have to worry about any of that, because nothing's going to be able to commit until you get into place. So if you are rushing your process, if you are rushing and impatient about what is happening and how it's happening, you can just relax now, because nothing is going to move until you move. When I move, you move, just like that. That's how that works. Okay. All right. All right. So that's one. Okay. That's one group we got out of the way. Hello. Hi, Kay. Good to see you guys. Oh, Alexa's show has started. Okay, I get to talk to you tomorrow. Hi. Oh, bye, Shay. Good to see you guys. Okay. So what's next? What's next? Um, what other messages was I getting? Yeah, I talked about guarding your airspace, your mind, guarding your airspace. That's important. Watch out for the distractions, especially those of you who have set goals. If you are goal setters, and I believe I'm talking to all of you that are goal setters, watch out for the distractions. They're going to be little things. They're going to be very subtle things. It could be as simple as, now I'm not saying put your kids in the room and tell them to be quiet and all that stuff, but I'm saying it'll be something as subtle as your pet or even your child just kind of, and you can take a moment. I'm not saying, again, don't ignore folk, but just remember what starts to pull you away from what you said you were going to get done in that day, in that hour. Some of you set timers to get work done. You in 27-minute spurts, or 25 minutes, or 15 minutes, and then you stand up and walk around. I don't know who that is, but when you say you're going to do that, when you're setting a goal, just be mindful in this season of the distractions, because the distractions come as the test. All right. For some of you, it is a test of your patience, or your lack thereof. So for some, it's a test of your frustration. Do you get frustrated and discombobulated and confused and thrown off if something takes you out of that zone? All right. I just heard Danger Zone, Kenny Loggins. I went to the danger zone. I don't know why I'm hearing that song. Gonna take it right into the day. Okay, right, because I was talking about distractions. There it goes. So somebody, that song might be a sync for you. Kenny Loggins, Danger Zone. Listen to it. You might be dating a pilot, or you might want to learn how to fly, or you might be going on a trip on a plane overseas, or maybe even to some foreign some island or something. But you should make the phone call. Okay, I'm pulling cards now. You should make the phone call. So this is going to move quickly, and I need you to just tap in and listen up. Okay, so I don't know what phone call you need to make, but if there's some business you need to take care of, there's some things you've been putting off or delaying, you should make the phone call. If this is a love situation, then like I said, I heard compromise earlier, so you might need to compromise with whoever the person is that you are dealing with, and meet them in the middle or something like that. I'm hearing, meet me halfway across the sky. I can't remember who sings that song, but I'm hearing meet me halfway. And they're saying that this feeling of sadness will not last much longer, but that will only happen if you make the call. I do hear, again, meet somebody halfway. All right. This is not your message. If you're like, but they did this and I don't feel like, if that's even in your vibration, and this is not judgment, I'm just trying to let you know so I can save you some unnecessary stress and worry when you are thinking something's for you, and then it takes you off out of your vortex, out of the vortex and off your path, because you're thinking, was that mine? Because that's not how we do the journey. This is what we're breaking with our awakening and our higher awareness. We're breaking away from the fear-based reality. We're breaking away. You might be a baker or a cook or a culinary specialist, but we are breaking away from, oh my gosh, what if? The total apocalyptic thinking every time you make a move, or every time you try to make a decision. The world absolutely shuts down in your mind, because you know what I mean? That's what we're talking about. So we're learning about vibration, because remember, the earth is based on vibration. Everything moves by vibration. You bring everything to you by vibration. Money is an energy. Love is an energy. Fear is an energy. Depression is, all these are energetic vibrations. And when you are not in that frequency or that vibration, then you are not having that experience. A hard pill to swallow, how much we really, 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 truly do create our own reality. But that is really the thing. But everything that tries to deter us from our path is trying to tell us that we cannot and we will not and we bet not try to create our own reality, which keeps us in that fear-based mentality and all that paranoia and confusion. But tonight I'm trying to tell you that if this is you, you should make the phone call with somebody that you need to clear the air with. You should need, this is, I'm hearing a strong message about compromising. You do not have to carry the sword right now. You do not have to defend or stand your ground. This is not that. This is extending the olive branch. So somebody needs to hear from you. Somebody needs to see you make the effort. Somebody needs to see you come forward. Now, if you feeling like this is needed for to you from someone else, then pray that instead of bemoan the fact that you don't have that happening. All right. In other words, don't think about what you don't want. Go ahead and speak about what you do want and make that more of a reality. That's how we do this. That's how we so-called play the game, right? Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. Let's keep going. I'm pulling from my deck. If you want this deck, it's at my website. It's on my website, at my website. Right. I talked about Libras earlier. Be strong. Justice is coming. This card is about perseverance also for me. Be strong. Be strong no matter what you are doing, what is being done to you. Be strong because justice is coming. Remember, this is some of you, not everybody, but some of you are in a season of testing. We are all on different cycles. We're all moving at a different pace, but we are all going in the same place, and that is to our highest selves, the highest, best version of ourselves. So again, you're being asked, I'm hearing 9 of Wands. So Sagittarian energy or fire signs, you have to be strong. You have to keep enduring. You have to know that you, part of your strength here, well, is your strength, but your reason for being here is so you can understand and see how strong you are. This card came up for somebody today. I cannot remember who it was, or maybe it was yesterday, but there was a message about, you know, when you say, why was I born? Why am I here? Some of you literally have a gift of being strong, a gift of strength. You literally have that. Okay. So and when you hear the fact, not hear the fact, but hear a message saying, be strong. Wait a minute, hear the facts. Okay, thank you. When you hear the facts, justice will be coming. When you hear the facts, you will see that it's going to be in your favor. Okay, somebody is going to be hearing the facts. Somebody's going to be sharing all the facts. Somebody's going to be learning the facts. Somebody's going to be understanding some facts about something. But justice is coming, and you are going to, reap. You're going to reap what you have sown. And so be strong. So be strong. Again. Somebody might get some facts or some mystery solved, especially they're having to do with being sad or disappointed. If you go ahead and make the phone call, whatever that is, that message is coming again, making the phone call, maintaining radio silence. Now that's interesting. Now this card is about when you're working on something, when something is in the incubation phase. And what I am seeing, I'm being shown a vision of a woman curled up in the fetal position. It's a card. I don't remember what deck it is, but in her whole belly is like you can tell it's the womb of creation. So she's protecting her belly as well as she's in the fetal position, being protected by the universe or Mother Gaia, feeling and experiencing that mothering energy. So for some of you, the message is these things that you have in your belly, the womb of creation, these projects that you're going to be getting off the ground. Be quiet. Be silent. Maintain radio silence. Don't advertise. Don't share it until you're absolutely ready to roll it out. Okay. Until you're ready to roll it out. In other words, when you begin to speak about it, you're going to say things like, tomorrow you will see that or next week you will see the things that you're going to, when it's time for you to actually share what it is, you're going to have a release or a launch date is what I hear. You're going to have a release or a launch date. It's not going to be, you know what I mean? Because again, maintain radio silence. So chula namasi okona ejando saya. Because remember, I'm getting a message about energy. I'm getting a message about how everything is energetic. And so if you speak about something prematurely, you don't even have the confidence that you will have later once it's completed, once you have accomplished something and said, yeah, okay, I did that. It's not there when things are premature. It's not quite ready yet. It's like when you are carrying or a baby is in gestation. you look forward to that baby being born. You just believe the dream will come true. You know what I'm saying? You know that you are carrying a child, or you know that you are birthing something, and it takes time to grow. And then when it's ready to be birthed, it will literally let you know there will be birth pains. There will be something that you literally can't hold any longer. And plus, it will have a due date. Okay, it will have a date for arrival. So that is also a very good message to just be mindful. Again, this is about saving us a lot of unnecessary stress. You know what I mean? So you need good friends around you at this time also, as you are growing and creating. Some of you are going to be hmm. Some of you are finally free from like a toxic situation. You are finally free, maybe even a toxic mindset. So you're gonna need like-minded people. That's what I mean by angels. You're entertaining angels unaware. There are you need good friends around you at this time. Okay, you need good friends around you at this time, and because you are finally free from, like I said, a situation that was very difficult for you. So this is a time for you to receive your nurturing. Also, with that maintain radio silence card is coming back to me, as you can just you don't have to explain everything or share everything. Just take this time to regroup and recuperate. You understand? That's what spirit is saying. Take this time just to regroup, recuperate, get loved on. A lot of you about to get loved on, romantically, but also just like a maternal. There's a very maternal energy, a very grounded, earthy, a nurturing, compassionate, graceful, patient, very patient energy that is coming, that is surrounding you now. I feel it very strongly. But in this energy, you're going to know it, because you're going to be accepted, and you're going to be accepted so much that you don't have to feel like you're compelled to say something. You don't have to say something. You can just be. You can just sit with this person, or this something is going to allow you just to, you can be quiet and just relax. All right. All right, but you are finally free, especially those of you who are in around just people that were controlling you, like pulling your strings or triggering you, or just kind of you just putting you in a box, trying to keep you in a certain place, or a certain state. Ashondoro, ashanda. Again, that's somebody that literally I'm feeling like an imprisonment, or imprisoned energy. But again, feeling like something outside of yourself was what you were bound to something. You are finally free. You don't have to worry about that. So no fear. Be strong. Justice is coming. So whatever was taken from you will be returned, or somebody is definitely going to have to return something. But there is a return. Okay, there is a return. Um, Again, you're around people, or you're coming around people, or coming into a community, or a group, or an order is what I'm hearing. An order. This feels like an order, or like a fraternal order, or some sort of order of something that you can just soak in first. Especially if this is some place new, this is a separate message. But if this is some place new that you're going into, like a new job, or a new order of something, like I said, some kind of organization, auxiliary, uh, just soak it all in before you speak, before you begin to dig in. Soak it all in. I know who that's for. Okay. Okay. Soak it all in. That's important. That's important. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to prove yourself, is a message I'm getting. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to prove yourself. You've already been proven. You've already been proven. And also, I'm hearing it's already been proven. All right, it's already been proven. Teach them how to love you. So some of you are going to be speaking your truth. Up until now, you probably have been being quiet, because maybe you were afraid to say something, or maybe it wasn't time. But Spirit is saying to you to demonstrate how you want to be loved. And here's the kicker. Somebody say, here's the kicker. Okay, so they teach them how to love you, but here's the kicker. The kicker is, you have to give them the love that you want to receive. Okay, teaching them how to love you is not trying to tell somebody, hold the door for me, do this. A luminous woman does not have to say that to a chivalrous man, he will already do that. He will already be anticipating her needs in that way. I'm not saying he's going to read minds. I'm saying that the protector and the one that's for you will be anticipating certain things. That's why it's always important to lay that spiritual foundation, because once you are connected in the spirit, then what you are doing in the spirit will naturally show up and it manifest in the natural. So in your reality, rather, is the better way to say it, because it should be natural to be in your spirit, which is in a good space, in a good place, ready to create the impossible, so-called impossible, or the amazing at all times. But because we get caught up in things, ego and fear and such, and limitations and things like that, we forget who we really are, and then we limit ourselves, and then we have to find our way back, which is that's what the journey is. But you teaching them how to love you is you showing them that kind of love that you want to receive back. Remember, the mirror concept will save also a lot of heartache, needless heartache, okay? Unless you just want to go through heartache and heartbreak. But understanding when you hear that term, oh, you're mirroring each other, really, really get your mind around what that means. You're mirroring each other means that you are doing the same things. You are going through some of the same lessons. You have similar emotions at the time. That's why you need to discern what is yours and what is not yours, because we're all part of a huge collective. And so again, you are Aristotema, Eosa. Energies are being mirrored. So teach them how to love you. They'll mirror it back. You give them what you want, and they'll give you what you want. You're going to teach them. This situation brings up your trust issues. That's why they're saying show them what you want. Show people how you want to be treated by treating people that way. But you feel like you're going to be betrayed or hurt or taken for granted or made a fool of, and all those things. Again, the reason why Spirit is saying that you must do this is because they're trying to get you to trust at a greater level or a deeper level. Thank you for the birds or those butterflies. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bless you. All right, so that's enough of that card deck. This is good. Again, this is the healer deck. This is my deck. I probably am going to close with a Rumi oracle, but I want to give you a message from the Sacred Rebel deck, because like I said, a lot of testing is going on, a lot of growth, and I think we're done right now. It's about half hour. That's all the messages. I feel like I have I said what I needed to say. Thank you guys for being here. I know you could have been anywhere in the world. Thank you, Mary Jane, for giving me that heart. But you spent a little time with me, so I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I love to work with the collective. I love to work within these dynamics. I love the masculine and feminine energies as they reside within us, and even as they manifest themselves in a relationship. I love to watch those energies interplay. I know many of the ups and downs because I myself am a twin, and when I tell you that my goodness, it was woo. But when I realized what the thing was, I never look back. I'm saying, I'm not saying every day is peaches and cream, but we know how to make it peaches and cream. I'm saying most of the thing that we need to do is learn how to catch ourselves when we find ourselves falling away from that happy, joyous, blissful vibration. The way we manifest and create is in bliss, not in fear, not in impatience, not in frustration, not in revenge or retaliation. We create knowing that everything we want, we already have. We're just remembering it. So with that, let's get a card, and I'll probably read this directly from the book. I'll stop when I interject when I need to interject, but I will. Thank you, Deborah Sue. Thank you. I love your vibes. Thank you. I love your vibes too. Just for that, Deborah Sue. Hold on. You can't talk to me. You got my attention, so I got to do something for you. Let me pull my deck. Okay, start journaling. Start journaling, Deborah Sue. I don't know why. I don't know. Is there a book or a journal? Maybe if you journal, you're going to come up with a lot of different journals. All right. Oh my gosh, Deborah Sue, you're also getting, and you never have to worry about money. So they want you to journal because you're probably going to come up with affirmations, probably wealth affirmations too. So go ahead and start journaling. But thank you for watching. All of you new subscribers, thank you for being here. Everybody, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. I'm so serious. My heart is full. All right. So, hey, Glenda. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you were here. Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby. What? Yes, your book will be about making money. Awesome. Well, it's going to be very successful. You never have to worry about money because you're teaching others how to make money. So, bless you. See how that works? You're letting your gift of finance, generating wealth. You're using your gift to help others and show them how to do it. And so you will always be taken care of. That's how this thing works. That's how we talk about unlimited wealth and abundance. If you use your gifts and serve others, you never have to work a day in your life, and you never have to worry about being taken care of, because spirit will take care of you, because you need to be taken care of. You need to be, because we need that gift in operation, and your gift doesn't operate in the most optimal way when you are worried and anxious and fearful, okay, and lonely. And that's why I'm saying, why do you think that you would go through all of this with this love thing only to lose that person that you've been, you couldn't get out of your system all these years? Is that, what I'm saying? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Of course, you get what you want. You literally get exactly what you want. Okay, you get what you want. Oh, Shanda Basaya. Oh, Rabasu Rasita. And what you want wants you. So if you want a problem, your problem wants you too. Oh, you want me? But if you want love and if you want peace, peace wants you too. And peace will say, hey, let's do this. That's how this thing works. Yeah. All right, here we go, though. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Oh, I appreciate you guys for being here. Conscious connections. Did I just snort? Did I? And then China did it too. China went, she's like snoring or something. Anyway, number 35, that's number 8. So 8s are about manifestations. 8s are also about new beginnings. 8s. What else are 8s about? Somebody, y'all go in the chat and make it lovely. Light that chat up. Number 8. Put some meanings in there so you can encourage somebody that's just starting out or just needs some encouragement. Number 35. So 3 and 5 and 8 might be numbers that you will see, have been seeing, or you used to see, but you're here now. So get ready. That means you're probably in another cycle or a new cycle, and these numbers are going to tell you where you are in the cycle. Pay attention. Conscious connections are coming to you. Here's the card. That's a nice looking card. Do we have any new? Okay. So it says there is a call for more intimacy in your immediate relationships. Now, didn't we say call somebody, compromise, meet them halfway? So there is a call for more intimacy in your immediate relationships. There is an opening for heart-to-heart communication that can salvage and restore a broken relationship or friendship, if you are willing to honor your differences and look to what unites you. Okay. So we are more alike than we are separate. And so this message is saying there is a way for this to be resolved. I heard earlier today also, there will be a resolution to this. This will be resolved. And we had the justice card come out earlier that said, justice is coming, be strong. So, were we worried? Are we worried? I don't think so. So it says, one person may be willing to live life in high definition, while another may prefer to live it more vicariously until they have the confidence to step into center stage of their own life story. So one of y'all may be, "Wah," and the other might be like, I'm getting there. So that's why you're having to wait. That's why there are delays. You might be one of the, you're right now, the vibrations don't match, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just letting you know where you are. Because remember, you already been told there will be a resolution to this. So no matter what is happening, the situation is going to resolve itself. There you will understand when it is resolved, or you will understand as it is resolving why it's happening like this. But for now, one of you wants to live in high def and the other wants to just I want this. You may be dealing with somebody that is supposed to be a lot like you in that they have a podcast, or they have some sort of of thing they do, that a gift they need to express, but they're not quite moving in it like you. You know, you might be the dancer right now, but really you're dealing with somebody that can really cut a rug if they weren't, you know, once they get over the shyness, or, you know, somebody might be like, well, my knees aren't what they used to be, or my back won't let me, you know what I mean? But you could be dealing with somebody or around somebody that is hold like trying to step into a new gift that they're expressing. You know what I mean? Step into a new gift that they're expressing. Thank you. Thank you, Deborah. So you are such a blessing. Okay, so um it says, we are not here to judge each other, just to love and be loved, and to let go of those that cannot accept us as we open up to those who can. We're talking about conscious connections, y'all. It says, this oracle brings guidance for you to trust in the sanctity of the connections in your life. If you have asked to experience a more sacred connection with people who truly get you and want to play life with you rather than at odds with or against you, then this oracle is confirmation that the manifestation is on its way to you now. So to paraphrase, some of y'all have been asking for you know, like somebody, I heard somebody say, play with your mama, don't play with me. That's what I just heard. Play with your mama, don't play with me. But you have asked for more people that work with you, not people that work against you, people that are for you, not people that are gonna, you know, as soon as you turn your back. So you've been asking for that, and Spirit is saying, we hear you. Yes, it's coming. More conscious connections. If that's your message, can you put in the chat more conscious connections, or just say aloud, more conscious connections? Okay, more conscious connections, and so be it. Okay, Ashe. Also, this oracle brings guidance for you to trust that the sanctity, trust in the sanctity of the connections in your life. I said that. So if you have asked to experience more sacred connection, that's going to happen. What else was I saying? It may or not be obvious at first, but kindred spirits are going to enter your life. So there it is, kindred spirits. Now I'm hearing Kendrick Lamar, so that might be somebody's damn, this is what I'm hearing. That might be somebody's saying. But more kindred connections are entering your life, and you may or may not be aware of it. Remember, I said you're entertaining angels unaware. It also says they're going to help you connect with your deeper feelings and creativity. So those of you who have been asking for it to be inspired again, for those of you who felt like you've been there's been a lull in your creativity, or you've been feeling stagnant on your projects, or a lack of motivation, or even confusion about which direction to take, just know that kindred spirits are on their way into your life, and they're going to help you. It's like they're going to fan the flames or stoke the flames. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Also, it says, if you have been asking for healing in your current friendships or other immediate relationships, know that this can happen through your willingness to express your true feelings. I wish I kept the cards out from the healer deck, but didn't we say compromise? You should make the phone call, and this feeling of sadness will dissipate. It will leave you if you reach out, if you extend the olive branch. So they're saying, express yourself, express your truth, and allow the situation to either fall apart or come together. So this is another message. This is another message. Let me sip on this one for a second. You're expressing your truth is going to have whatever this is happening, because I'm hearing this. Look, we're gonna barbecue a mildew. I'm not gonna say or get off the pot. Y'all know the rest of the phrase. But anyway, but I'm hearing that you're either going to come together or you're going to fall apart. Okay. And you want this. It either is or it ain't. It's hot or cold. What the Bible says, that the lukewarm God will spit out of their mouth. And we can work that in a lot of ways. But I'm saying either you are or you are not. It's like this journey. Either I am your twin, or either I am that significant relationship that has changed your life and will change your life forever, and we actually have a destiny or a double mission together, or I am not. If not, again, play with your mama, not with me. Remember, that's what I'm hearing. So this is we're either gonna solidify this thing, or we're going to call it what it is and say we can't go any further. That is literally, like I said, there's the test, because you are going to be tested on what you truly believe about whatever the situation is that you are facing. Whatever is happening, you're going to be tested on that. That's why we always say, watch it, because you are a very, very powerful creator. You are so whatever you say it is, that's what it's going to be, because the universe can have it in no other way, because it's on vibration. It's on vibration. You see what I'm saying? If we could say one thing and get another, or vice versa, then that's what we would do. But because everything is built on the polarity and the vibration, the frequency that we're in, the law of attraction, that is what we have. So it's very important. There, you're going to be talking about a situation. You're going to understand what it's going to be after you finish this conversation. It also says that sometimes webs that have joined people together are broken, and that is appropriate, as people may outgrow once what held them together, or what once held them together. So that's another message. Something that used to keep you in a position, keep you held or bound to something. Like I said, you are finally free. Even if it's a mindset, we had a card that said you are finally free. So you can live your life. Go ahead and take the leap of faith. So, something that used to hold you can no longer hold you. Somebody put in the chat, if this is your message, it can't hold me anymore. Yeah, I've outgrown it. Or you can put in grow. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this message is. What used to keep you, I'm hearing what a tangled web we weave, emotional manipulation that can no longer keep you, even your inner saboteur, or those sabotaging voices or thoughts that you have. You are learning how to get rid of those. They're not going to keep you procrastinating, or keep you confused, or keep you insecure. You're saying, no, I'm not doing that. So this is the testing, and this is the place that you're in. So don't be distracted. Don't be distracted by these distractions. That might be even, don't be distracted by the distractions. Yes, Ishandosa. So it says also, sometimes the ties that bind us together are so strong that they are able to withstand a great deal of pressure and still remain intact. Twin flames, holla if you hear me. If you are a twin flame and that message just resonated with you, saying sometimes the bond between you and another person is so strong that it can withstand everything, the pressure that comes against it, and it will still remain intact. Even if you are not physically together, your strong bond still remains intact. Like Jay-Z said, he preached when he said, I don't have to see you to touch you, because it is a telepathic connection. So if that's your message, just, what I'm saying, confirm that message and give somebody else that is wondering, what the heck have I gotten myself into, or what the heck has gotten into me? Help them understand that this thing right here is real. Even though it feels like it's all in your head, it's real. You know what I mean? So help somebody else hold on just a little bit longer. Remember, we said be strong, because justice is coming. All right, let's keep going. Also, it says the webs of connection between us will sever or sustain based on the higher wisdom of life. So somebody put, either this is going to sever or sustain. Okay, it's yes or no, like y'all are putting in the chat. It's either going to be severed, either we're going to cut it, or we're going to keep it together. Either our bond is strong enough to withstand the pressure, or it is too weak to hold together, or to keep together. So there it is, sever or sustain. You might want to put that in the chat if those are, or you might want to write something, an affirmation around that. You are very creative. Write something around that. You know what I'm saying? Or Shama, I'm going to sever that which does not sustain me any longer. That's something you can say. I will sever that which does not sustain me. You know what I mean? Just find something to write. So find it, write it out. Remember, we said start journaling to Deborah Sue anyway, so we can all take that word. Also, it says, either way, healing will happen in the resolution of our feelings. And once again, we are able to feel free and forgive, and be ready to move on to the next stage, relating either to a person that we've been in connection with for a long time, or with somebody new. So either way, either you're going to stay with the person that you are with, or you will be moving on to the next. Eshamasato. Now this is Raza. Now let's play a little game. Let's just see if you're listening right now. If now you heard what the message is. Now, if you're going to stay, you can put stay in the chat. But if you are going to go on, put my next. Stay or my next, okay? Because either, remember, you are a powerful creator. So what you put out will boomerang right back to you. So use your power for good. Don't say something on impulse, or through hurt feelings, or a filter that is clogged and dirty, and then you start things in motion, and then you have to hit that cycle again, because that's how powerful you are. That's your word is law. Your word is law. Your word is law. Your word is law. You still are making decrees when you speak. You are still making decrees when you speak. You are still making decrees when you speak. When you speak, things happen. When you spell things. With the sha, no sanda. When you use words, when you put letters together and communicate, you are speaking something that you wish to see. Your word leaves your mouth and it does not go out and accomplish that is not intending to do. It does exactly what it was sent out for. So that's why we are told to watch our words, watch our thoughts. And when your head and your heart aligns, baby, you cooking with gas. Look how hot I just got. Y'all see that? Y'all see how hot I just got? When you look at the video back, you'll see that you can tell when the heat starts because I am so hot right now. Elbow sachilo on saya. Yes, yes, yes. Look at Deborah Sue. She said, I am the owner of a large production company that will be $1 billion business. Okay. Okay, you guys. So let me close. Let me close up. By the way, I'm using the Sacred Rebels deck. The Sacred Rebels deck. That's what I'm reading from. Card number 35, Conscious Connections. All right. By the way, they look like twins and they're like they're mirroring. So finally, it says, this oracle asks you to remain open to healing connections and allow people to be close to you. That's why I was hearing that song. Karen Carpenter. But Gerald Levert sings a version of Close to You that you might want to listen to. Why do birds da 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 even when you are near? How's it going? When you are near, just like me, they long to be close to you. Something like that. You know the song, but it's originally the Carpenters, but Gerald Levert and another young lady. I don't know who that is singing with him, but they put a nice little remake on that. They really did a night. So listen to that. You might like that. Some of y'all gonna listen to that and soak in the tub. It's gonna like literally compel you to soak in a spiritual bath. So be open to healing connections and allow people to be close to you. Trust in the process that draws people in and out of your life. Listen to this. This is important. Resist nothing and seek wisdom in all. This is how you're going to overcome your fear. This is how you're going to overcome any limiting beliefs or thoughts. Resist your fear by resisting nothing. Okay? Resist nothing. Trust in the process. Seek wisdom in all. You're going to learn something in every single thing you do. You're going to learn something in every single thing you do. It's all about perspective. Did your heart break or did your heart expand and you learn more lessons of love, opening you up to receive a greater capacity for love? So you can either believe I am heartbroken and I'm never going to love like this again, or you can say, wow, that was a lesson I learned. Not saying that you won't have the pain, but now we're turning our pain into purpose. We are using that we're infusing our pain with our purpose. You know what I'm saying? And realizing that is what keeps us moving forward, because you only move and or change when something is so uncomfortable and or so unbearably painful that you have to let that go. And that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. So be patient and be compassionate with yourself, because we're gonna get there. We've started something amazing, our lives, right? So that is that message for conscious connections. I want to give you one final card. Do I want to do pictures or do I want to do words? I think I want to do just the pictures and let your intuition kind of serve you. And then I'm going to go. This has been amazing, you guys. Thank you for listening, experiencing these channeled messages. This is the Rumi's Gift Oracle deck. Okay. Love this deck. The words are mesmerizing. The messages are mesmerizing. Okay. So what I'm going to do is shuffle a card, give you one, and it's just going to have a word on it. It's going to have a picture. You're welcome, Glenda. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's kind of late, too. We're going to get off. Okay. Wow. Wow. Can you see it? Silence. Let your intuition go for a spin. Silence. Ayeshondorame asiatoraki. Rondi sizio shonela kora setoyo komia. Ayoroso torombora shandi didiorobo sataya. I'm hearing if you don't know what to say, don't say anything at all. Don't say anything at all. I'm also hearing it's time to listen. Just listen. If you allow the voices to speak, you'll be able to discern the source of the messages. You'll be able to discern the source of the message. There's another message about prayer and meditation. Be silent in creation and nature and just listen. Be silent and hear the heartbeat of the earth. Be silent and hear the rhythm of life. Be silent. Some of you are going to be silent by bodies of water and just sit still on the banks of the river and on the pier or the deck or the plank or something, the boat. Asutai woro inashandia koda. All right. All right. That's good. All right. I pray that you have a sweet sleep if you're about to go to sleep or whatever you're about to do or wake up. Whenever you watch this video, I pray that you are well when you are receiving these messages. And I also pray that these messages are well received. Thank you for being here. Don't forget that you are the light of the world. You are a city upon a hill, and your light should not be hidden under a lampstand, but it should be out in public, shining brightly. You were born in this lifetime to shine. That's what your ancestors want you to know, that you were put here to be on display. You were put here to be out front because you are the chosen one in your family. You are the curse breaker. You are the one that is going to heal the generational line and bless the the ones that are here, the ones that are gone even, and the ones that are to come. So um keep your head up, keep hope alive, keep plugging away. I love you. Love you too, Glenda. Love you too, love you too, love you too. All right, good night, everybody. Amy, is that my Amy? Is that you? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay. Good night. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. All right, bye-bye.